What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. NewsFL here, back again, doing an overview on the Dallas Cowboys, and the Green Bay Packers game. But mainly, we're gonna look at the Dallas Cowboys and asking the question to ourselves: Are the Dallas Cowboys overrated? And many people may be thinking like that right now. It's because they just lost to the Green Bay Packers, who, to give you context on what the identity of the Green Bay Packers have been this year, they've lost five in a row to not only the Giants, the Jets, and the Commanders. They've also lost to an trash team in the Lions. No offense, but the Lions are bad. No way would anyone think Aaron Rodgers is gonna lose to the Lions. So yeah, Bills make sense, and they actually play good against the Bills. But yeah, they lost to the Lions. Everyone's like, these guys ain't making the playoffs. But then all of a sudden, a little spark of hope grew for the Green Bay Packers, and now people are wondering: is it the Dallas Cowboys or is it the Green Bay Packers? Are the Green Bay Packers good again, or the Dallas Cowboys bad? And that's the question. And really, we've got to look at the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott, and to look at how well he played. So 27 out of 46 attempts, so not bad at all. 265 yards, not bad at all. Three touchdowns, but the big issue is two interceptions to a Packers player named Rudy Ford. So yeah, back to back to the same guy in the first half. I don't think they're all Dak's fault. I'm gonna be honest. I think one route CeeDee Lamb messed up, and another one was Dalton Schultz's fault in the end zone. But yeah, they were costly turnovers because they both ended up 4 points for the Packers. I think both turnovers by Dak Prescott turned into touchdowns for the Packers. So that's 14 points. And without the 14 points, the Packers would have lost. So yeah, um, Tony Pollard though. My question is, why didn't the Cowboys run the ball more? 22 carries, 115 yards, and one touchdown. That's 5.2 average yards. So why don't you run the ball more? Why is Dak Prescott attempting 46 passes? You know, like I know, what's his name? Ezekiel Elliott ain't playing, but Tony Pollard. Some people are saying that he's better. Now I don't believe that yet, but he has been very good. So I don't know why they've been utilizing him. And obviously, CeeDee Lamb and Dalton Schultz, they both had great games. Michael Gallup, all right game, but you know what I mean. Like it was still not enough against the Packers. Because, well, let's look on the defensive side for the Cowboys. They let Aaron Rodgers and Christian Watson get 3 touchdowns together. And yeah, Christian Watson, great game. Aaron Rodgers, only 20 attempts. See what the thing that what the Packers did is they controlled the time of possession and they kept running the ball with Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, letting them have the ball longer and you know just letting them control the game. They kept the Cowboys offense off the field. And I'm sure if we look at the time of possession, there'll be a difference. Yes, Packers had more time of possession. I know it's closer, but still, the Packers were able to control the time of possession. So yeah, listen, Christian Watson ran past the Cowboys defense like crazy. Aaron Jones, H. Dillon ran past the linemen of the Cowboys like crazy. Now my biggest worry isn't Dak Prescott and the offense because Tony Pollard had a great game, CeeDee Lamb had a great game, and Dak Prescott those two interceptions, my bad, uh, were not entirely his fault. So I don't blame this on the offense. I blame this on the Cowboys defense. There's been so much hype around the Cowboys defense this year. Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, rightfully so, because they both been playing well. They just did not show up this game. Micah Parsons was not rushing the quarterback at all. He was playing linebacker, his original position, and yeah, that's not where Micah Parsons is most effective at. It's rushing the quarterback. And see, the Packers deflected that by only attempting 20 passes and running the ball. So that forced Micah Parsons into linebacker to stop the run, and even then it didn't work. So yada yada, that didn't help. And Trayvon Diggs wasn't really on Christian Watson, because he wasn't as quick as Christian Watson. I think they put their speediest, that's not a word, their fastest DB on Christian Watson, but Christian Watson still you know, ran past him, and he dropped a touchdown, I think, or he just got lost. I think I was watching this game, so I have a better understanding of this game. But yeah, my biggest worry for the Dallas Cowboys going forward, as their schedule is quite tough. You know, Cowboys versus the Vikings, the Giants, who are surprisingly good this year, and yeah, they're versus the Eagles, and then the Titans. So yeah, I mean, Cowboys is the toughest one here, but still, like, there's if you lose to the Packers, you could lose against the Commanders per se. So yeah, but I'm sure they're still gonna make the playoffs, so I'm not that worried. The thing is, like, if you look at this schedule, uh, they held the Bengals for 17 points. They held the Giants 16 points. They held the Commanders to 10 points. They held the Rams to 10 points. Like, where is this amazing Cowboys defense? Like, they held 6 points with the Lions. To be fair, they didn't show up uh, in this game. 29 points is a lot. Um, People are saying around the media that when Cooper Rush plays, um, when Cooper Rush plays, the Cowboys defense does better. So I think that's pretty stupid, thinking that they're only playing good when Cooper Rush is playing just to give him the job. I don't know why people are saying, oh, when Cooper. I mean, it's true. When Cooper Rush was starting, the Cowboys defense did play better, but that's only because he played more games than Dak Prescott this year. So yeah, um, right now I'm worried about the Cowboys defense. Uh, I think they need to utilize Micah Parsons better. I think they should have utilized Micah Parsons better in the Packers game, but they didn't. So yeah, I think uh, Cowboys defense choked because the same Packers team that put up 31 points against their defense, their amazing defense, put up 9 points against the worst defense in the league. So yeah, that's when you know something's wrong. So yeah, that's what I got. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys are overrated. I just think their defense is a little bit overrated. I don't think. I mean, to be fair, Dak Prescott, he's been mediocre. All right, he hasn't been like a superstar like give me a good Geno Smith right now. It's weird to say that, or Jalen Hurts, or Patrick Mahomes, or Josh Allen. I do want to talk about Josh Allen in a future video on his performance, two straight losses. But yeah, Cowboys will still make the playoffs. No big deal. It's just that the defense needs to step up if they want a chance against the Vikings. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, yeah, That's really all I got for this video. 28 points is not bad at all for Dak Prescott and Tony Pollard and CeeDee Lamb. Maybe they should have ran the ball more to control the time of possession against the Packers, so they would have won. But yeah, that's really it. Dak Prescott uh need needs to stop turning over the ball. I mean, he's not. It's not all his fault. Like I said, I just think he needs to get on the same page with his receivers more. So once you get that connection with CD, um, and Dalton Schultz, you'll throw less picks because you know what to do, and you guys have that, like, intellectual connection. So like Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams last year and the year before that, for example. So yeah, um, yeah, that's really all I got. Dak needs to play a bit better. I think the connection between uh, Dak and his receivers need to do better if the offense wants to improve. That's really all I got for the offense. While the Cowboys defense, they need to, step up altogether. So yeah, you can't let the Packers score 31 points on you when they just lost to the defense. When they just put 9 points against the worst defense in the league in the Lions. So yeah, that's all I got right now. Fun game to watch. Biggest game of the year so far, viewership wise. Two big fan bases, and yeah, uh, I'm a Packers fan, so this was a Nice game to watch. A bit shocked on the Dallas Cowboys defensive play. And yeah, that's really all I got for this analysis. Dallas Cowboys are fine. They will still make the playoffs. It's just that their defense is overrated and they need to figure it out. I mean, I'm not saying that they could be properly rated if they, play better because these past two games they've been overrated defensive wise. So yeah, if they want a chance against the Vikings, defense needs to stop Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Peace out. Uh, and yeah, Dallas Cowboys. We'll see what you got. Peace.